Hello, Pisces. Today we're going to get some messages from that person on your mind. We're also going to discover what's coming up next in this connection and get you some advice for this relationship. All right, Pisces, we start with it's all too much. All right, this person is feeling a lot of emotional overwhelm. They might be an air sign or an earth sign, but doesn't have to be. I more feel like this is just someone who feels in over their head in life in general. And this situation, this connection is adding to that for them, okay? Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, just means that this person is in a state of emotional overwhelm. All right, I wish to be like you. Yeah, see, Pisces, they admire you just a ton. They wish they were more like you. They wish they had your emotional integrity and your emotional control is specifically what I'm getting from this. They get easily emotionally overwhelmed. They see how you deal with things like water. That makes you incredibly attractive to them. We've got them thinking about, some physicality here with you, Pisces. So they are incredibly attracted to you. But I feel like this is someone you are in separation with right now. We've got life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. So you really bring something to their life that I don't think anybody else does, Pisces. Like, you have an emotional maturity about you that they really appreciate. And without you in their life, they're just not really sure what to do with themselves. I cry at night. Oh, okay. So some of this emotional volatility, they don't know what to do with these emotions. And I think they get so overwhelmed that when they're alone, they just end up sobbing. Okay. They just end up in emotional fits because they really aren't someone who knows how to process their emotions very well. See, I can't do this right now. So if you're feeling a lot of push and pull from this person, Pisces, no, it's not really about you. Is about this person kind of dealing with their inability to emotionally regulate. And that's kind of what's happening with this person. So when they do push you away, just know, or if they have already pushed you away, just know it's nothing to do with you really. It just more has to do with them struggling with emotional regulation. I am blocked. Oh no. Oh no, Pisces. So you might have actually blocked them. Or they feel like literally like there just is a block between the two of you. Like it's hard for the two of you to really see eye to eye. I don't know if you can hear that storm outside, but yeah, there's a real emotional storm with this person. That's what I'm getting here. Whatever happens in a reading is meant to be in the reading. Please do what's best for your heart, Pisces. Oh, all right. So they're shutting down a little bit because they feel frustrated. They're not able to emotionally express themselves the way they would like to. I think that, while the two of you are very attracted to each other, I do feel like this is a situation where they feel like they just make you more angry than anything else or disappointed than anything else. And they're not sure what to do with that. Yeah. They recognize this. They have some self-awareness. I need to figure myself out. Yeah. This is someone who knows that they've got some emotional volatility issues. I can't make you happy. Oh, all right. So when I see this card, there's a couple of thoughts that I usually have. One is that this is someone that does have like a low sense of self-worth. Okay, so that's one aspect of it. The other is this is someone who is a little bit selfish. And it's not just I can't make you happy, it's that I don't want to have to do the hard work that I know it requires in order to make you happy. And that kind of bothers me for you, Pisces. All right, you deserve better. So they feel like you are out of their league. Or yes, you're above them. They feel like you could really do better than them. And sometimes people tell you things and you should maybe listen. We'll see from the rest of the reading. And I can't talk to you right now. Yeah, there's a lot of push-pull energy with this person. They're incredibly attracted to you. They admire you just a ton, but then they just don't seem to be able to regulate their own emotions. So I'm not loving that. All right, let's see what's coming up next between you and this person, Pisces. Okay, please tap into the energy of Pisces and their person. What's coming up next in this connection? All right, y'all. I'm going to show you the cards and then I'm going to talk, okay? We've got 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Justice reversed, 4 of Wands. And because this kind of confused me, I went ahead and pulled overall energy, and we got 6 of Wands reversed and Ace of Cups. Oh, gracious. All right, so yes, indeed, this is a lot of push-pull energy, right? So we've got, there's a lot of love here with the Ace of Cups. Maybe this is a newer relationship, or it felt like you guys came at it from a renewed position, or are coming at it from a renewed position. I do feel like this person likes to come in and kind of sweep you off your feet a little bit, maybe love bomb you a little. But then ultimately it never seems to really quite work out with 6 of Wands reversed, okay? That's what I'm getting from this overall energy here. And that is a little bit what this spread looks like too. All right, we've got 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is about being sad, feeling lost, feeling devastated over what could have been, right? Now, the big lesson with the 5 of Cups is you notice that you have cups spilled over. That's what she's focused on, is the cups that have spilled over. But we have a full cup, one at least in this card, still behind the figure, right? And so this is about kind of recognizing that you still have stuff. Not all is lost if things don't work out with this particular person. And so let that be kind of a reminder. But yes, I do feel like this person the push and pull from them makes you kind of end up in this space where you're sort of grieving the loss of this person, grieving the loss of what might have been, grieving the loss of their potential, more like. And it's because this person doesn't really know what they want. Okay, we've got the 7 of Cups. They're having a hard time sort of choosing in life. And I feel like it also makes you feel like you don't really know what you want anymore. Because on the one hand, I feel like you desire this person. You feel attracted to this person. They're attracted to you. Sometimes things can be really, really good. But also sometimes things can not make any dang sense. All right. And I feel like that's kind of what this person is putting you through. And so both of you are sort of like, man, there's got to be a better option here, okay? We do have Justice reversed. This is things not working out in favor of this connection, not working out in favor of you. This is Libra energy. But then immediately followed by 4 of Wands, which is a solid foundation, success, and marriage, okay? That's what's making this a little bit nutty, all right? I think that's what's got you both in this sort of 7 of Cups energy and a little bit of grief and loss energy, is this sort of going back and forth between, no, it could never work. Let's get married tomorrow, right? These really extreme energies. And we see that here too, all right? Kind of being reflected. So I feel like there's going to be continued push and pull with this person, regardless of anything. We'll get you some advice though. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what advice do you have for Pisces in dealing with this connection, this relationship? All right, we start off the advice with the Devil card. I do think, unfortunately, with all the push and pull, maybe love bombing here and then pushing you away, things have gotten kind of toxic with this person. And there's an addictive pattern of behavior that it's kind of fallen into, okay? Now, this is Capricorn energy, so Capricorn could be important. Doesn't have to be, though. But more than that, I do feel like this is a situation where, you guys are incredibly attracted to each other. And likely that's been popping. The physicality aspect likely has been popping. But it's... the push and pull has been really, really difficult to navigate, okay? So the advice is know that you're being tempted here towards something that's somewhat destructive. We then follow that with the 3 of Cups, okay? The 3 of Cups is the foundation of friendship, celebration, just enjoying other people. So I feel like the advice here is maybe take a little bit of a breather or a break from this connection and just spend some time with some good friends, good family members, people you like hanging out with and spending time with, and kind of allowing that to let you sort of ground you into reality and into your self-worth, all right? So in the heart of this advice spread, we've got the King of Pentacles. This is masculine earth sign energy. So again, Capricorn with the Devil card here too. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus could be important, but doesn't have to be. More than that, he is like CEO energy, right? Incredibly grounded, kind of knows how to be super abundant, knows how to lead, knows how to run things, and then also is very generous too, right? And so I feel like you're being called to kind of enter this energy for yourself. Like maybe focus more on like your business or your career, but really kind of knowing more of your own worth here. And I feel like friends or family are going to help you along this journey because you are being called to kind of manifest what you would truly want. All right. Now, I do urge you against like manifesting a certain person to be a certain way. Like you don't want to like try to exercise control over other people. Okay. That's not the goal of manifestation. That's like you're messing with people's free will. All right. Instead, what you want to be manifesting is what you would like to experience in a relationship. All right. I am going to go out on a limb and say likely it's not the push and pull you've been experiencing with this person. All right. And so that means that you do have to kind of open yourself up to the possibilities of the new. And that's where Page of Wands comes in as part of this advice. All right, Page of Wands is all about exploring new places, meeting new people, doing new things, getting outside of your comfort zone. All right, so that is a big part of this advice as well. So a lot of this is about getting away from toxic patterns, people that where the connections become toxic, taking a break from that, getting into the energy around friends or good family, celebrating what's good about you, really kind of building up your own self-worth so that you can manifest what it is you truly desire, but it will mean opening up to new possibilities, new people, and new things. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, please do give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel below. And thank you so much for being here today.